Hey guys, how are you all doing? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. We did just come back from a little expose where we talked about the gentleman, may his soul rest in peace, who built the tower that came down in Ikoyi, talking about God and so much of that. Binta, Ghana, how are you doing? How's your brother? Do stay blessed, my lovely sister. Lovely to see you here. Haven't seen you in a while. So let's talk about Obi Cubana. I'm going to try to keep this as short as possible. Someone said, I always rush when I get notified. Angie, let me bring you live, Angie. Huh. So maybe you could even say something about the topic. So, once again, yesterday we talked about this, and quite a few people had opinions to share on Obi Cubana's arrest. C. Bay, how are you doing? Now, he was called for questioning, and apparently he has been released on bail. There's something I noticed about this. Can we see your face,
Good
please?
evening.
So, here's what I noticed. I've never seen a Nigerian that Nigerians love the way they love Obi Kubana. I have not seen it. Not a pastor. As an inside pastor, as if not pastor, some people would love the pastor, some people would still they vex, say, hey, this pastor did one thing. It is, I don't know if you noticed that too, my darling sister.
Good evening.
Good evening, gorgeous. What part of
Oh,
the
it's
world are
morning
you calling
already.
us from? Where are you in the world?
Hello?
Hello, can you hear us?
Yes, I can. I can.
Where are you?
Oh, Nikon Town, Lucky Phase 1.
Oh, that's just across the road.
Yeah.
Who do you stay there with? Your daddy? Your
My
husband?
brother.
Your brother?
Yeah, just for a short while.
Uh huh. You should have asked our daddy, please. Are you telling me I can't own a house in Nikon? All right, so real quick, what are your thoughts on Obi Kubana, who was just released today?
Well, initially, I was seeing some kind of news on online internet. It's always uncensored for some people actually, saying he was arrested, and I was like, arrested? Until your live video, which I was not able to watch. Was it yesterday?
Yeah.
I was able to watch it this morning. Then I was like, oh, not like he was arrested. He was just invited for questioning and all
Mm.
that. Well, from what I've seen, apart from his um the mother's burial and everything, I think the mother's burial exposed him to all these things happening now, even though it was not an arrest. You get. So I think from the look of things, he's actually a nice man, and he looks like someone who is making his money legitly. I don't know. I am just saying from what I'm saying. And
Mm.
he has exposed himself too much to the camera, the internet, the social media, and this is drawing attention to him. You get. So I don't know how the questioning, the invite, how anything has gone down. You get. But I would just like to know. That's why I joined the video.
Okay, thank you very much. We love your little contribution. Relax and enjoy the video and smile
Thank
for
you.
us more. Yeah.
It's okay.
All
Bye.
right, my darling sister. Thank you so much.
You're
Okay,
welcome.
Sissy says she has something to say. Let me bring her on. Angel, take care. Um, Sissy, when I bring you on, don't say anything so I finish what I'm saying before you start to talk. I noticed something that I've never noticed with any other Nigerian: the love for Obi Kubana. The love for Obi Kubana was massive. As in
Come on.
massive. I stand with Obi. At a point, I'm like, guys, let them even say what he did before you start standing. People did not want to hear that. Oh. We don't want to know what he did. We are standing with him like that. We are standing. Anything, anywhere Obi stand, we stand. You know? And it's been a while since I saw that level of love for a Nigerian by Nigerians. And here's my advice to my brother. I sent him a message. Is not responded. Obi, turn this into political and business clout. Find a way of contributing your quota to your state, to the country at large, to your people, and to good governance by young, enterprising Nigerians. That's just a piece of advice I have. We've got someone with us right now. Hello, sister. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Good morning.
Good morning, gorgeous.
I'm
You're all smiles. So tell us.
okay. First of all, I want to say now waiting will make EFCC carry me. I want to do now. But what I would say is our country is so fucked up. It's so fucked up. So they don't know what
Language,
they're doing. The people that
language,
they catch, they are not
language.
catching
Your
them.
network is not clear. Language. Okay, okay. All right. Yeah, wow. Guys, please be careful with your language. There are words you can't say online. Please. So, who else wants to join me? Someone who would mind their language this time? Okay, let me just add people from the request center. All of you, let me just add like 3 people from there. All right. So, what are your thoughts? Okay, yes. Language, remember?
Hi. Hi.
Come, come, come. Who be this person? We no get light. We dey inside darkness. On your light, on your light. We know they agree today. On light. Everybody get light. So, starting by the lady beside me in black,
Agatha.
Agatha. Hello, Agatha. Go ahead. Tell me
Hello.
what are your thoughts?
Okay, well, in my opinion, and the source of his money and all of that, I don't know. But I can say this. I think Obi Cubana has shed good light on Nigeria. I mean, the country is in the midst of so much turmoil, right? Right. And I'm not going to, just like you said, I listened to when you said there are so many things one can't say online. But we can't run away from the fact that Nigeria is currently experiencing both economic and social pressure, so much pressure, right? And in the midst of all this, when we think or when we know that kidnapping is at its highest and all of that, Obi Kubana brought people in the country, hosted his mother's burial, and we had so many people in the country. That gave Nigeria a good light. It could also show people out of the country that yes, you can come to this country and then do something and go without being kidnapped and all of that. So in a way, he put a good light on the country. That's one. Secondly, he's in business and then he needs to advertise his product. He has a crowd. And Obi Kubana's crowd is more of he needs celebrities, he needs artists, he needs these people to push his business forward. So bringing these people into his business, I don't see anything wrong with it. Unfortunately, see, there's a way we think. Sometimes we don't understand the perspective where people are coming from. Somebody like Obi Kubana has a right to advertise his product, has a right to show the international community that it's okay to invest in this business. I mean, he's for the little I've seen since I started seeing him on blogs and all of that, I see that he's a successful businessman who has also helped other people raise their businesses. So what can he do? What should a businessman do? Not just sit down. He travels to other countries to see how, he can get those investments into his business. And guess what? Whatever money comes into the country adds to our own GDP. So EFCC arresting him and trying to stain his good name, I don't think it's the right time, even though I don't know what they've seen, I don't know what they're investigating and all
We
of
need
that.
to see
And
the
for
charges
that
first,
reason,
so before we can make up our minds on that. At least let us see what the charges.
yes, so for that, exactly. So I wouldn't say much. For that reason, I'm just willing to sit back and hear whatever they found out from their investigation. But for the meantime, I think Obi Cubana is doing well.
Okay, my sister. All right, the lady in black. I mean, the black lady. That all we can see is your forehead. Oh, she don't run. All right, our gentleman who is enjoying.
Hey, Daddy Freeze. Good evening from here anyway.
All right, what part of the world are you in?
I'm in the United States.
Oh, same with me. Hi.
Come. This is not matchmaking. Before when I go give myself belly, I don't date there with you now.
I'm in school, Daddy Freeze. I'm in school.
And now so they start to now school. My papa goes school for Romania. They bring me come back Nigeria. Now school be the story. All right, so tell us what are your thoughts?
Okay, Daddy Freeze. To be honest with you, this is a target. Trust me, this is a target to the Igbo guys. That they're making it on their own is a target. Obi Cubana is not the only person that made a lavish burial, whatever. I think one of the Buhari's daughter did a wedding, lavish wedding. What is her income? Where is she working? Has she been investigated or invited? Or this is a target. This is not just going to be Obi Cubana. They targeting more Igbo guys, making money, business guys like that. Obi Cubana is just a stepping stone. They want to use Obi Cubana as start. They're going to interrogate more Igbo guys making money. This is to let the Igbo guys know that Nigeria is not for you. Period. Daddy Freeze, please, can I say something?
All right, go ahead. Nigeria, the lady too wants to say something.
I think, and I'm not trying to discredit what he's saying because everyone.
Are you Igbo first of all? Agatha, are
what?
you Igbo?
Partly Benue, Enugu.
Okay.
But just like I'm trying to say, right, I do not. Everyone is entitled to their opinion, and I'm not going to discredit what the gentleman just said. But you know what? I think we should keep sentiments aside and have an open mind, right? Because none of us right here, I don't know for you, but I don't think any of us have much information to know why EFCC has invited Obi to question him. They've not arrested him. It's an invitation to question. And to my understanding, he's already been released, right? Now, keep sentiment cards aside. Look, if Obi Cubana is doing something wrong, EFCC inviting him and all of that will also send a message to people who have gotten their hands in things that are not good. But I'm just saying that he's trying to put Nigeria on a good light, right? He's trying to put Nigeria on a good light. And then, like I said, he successfully hosted his mother's burial and people came, dignitaries came, went back, saw the business and everything. And I think that was a good spotlight. I really don't feel this is the right time to stain that goodwill this man is trying to develop, right? First things first, there's so much problem. There's no ease of doing business in that country. Honestly, I don't know how entrepreneurs in Nigeria are striving, because you want to do business. Somebody down there is either eating you, somebody up there is frustrating your work, your documents are getting missing, it's very difficult to register documents at CAC and all of that. So leave the Igbo card. Just leave the Igbo card for now and let's just face the country. The country itself is messed up. And then the EFCC even inviting Obi Cubana. Let my lips be sealed.
Okay, thanks for your thoughts. We have somebody else right here. What are your thoughts?
Hello, Daddy Freeze.
Hello.
Good evening.
We have a lady here or another guy here. We just they see wall and socket. Hello, wall and socket. Can we see your face?
Wow.
Hold on 1 second. Wall and socket came before you. Hello, we see ceiling fan now. Wall socket and ceiling fan.
I'm sorry. Hello, Daddy Freeze.
Hello,
good evening. It's evening here. I'm calling from the US, United States of America.
Now, so US customers I get today. Maybe they send me this dollar now.
You fear now.
Now live. Now people will get dollar now when they see for my life. Now how did they TikTok that thing? Wait there, everybody they post now. I want to do live with people we get dollar now. All right, so what are your thoughts?
Well, my thoughts are simple. So, from what I know, at least what I see is that the media took this out of proportion. They gave a negative narrative to what is the truth. They said he was arrested, which wasn't. He was invited. He went there on his own, like a courtesy visit. So people are saying he was arrested just in a way to spite him or to give him a name, that a questionable name that people will begin to pry into him. Hey, we have said it. What is he doing? This man has been in business for more than 15 years and has been living his simple life without people even knowing him. People don't even know this man until he's more. As in, people don't. He wasn't into. It's not like he wasn't like the face of his brand until his mother's burial. That was how people came to know him. The chief priest was the one who is like the PRO of the brand, who everybody knew. Who people even think he was the owner of the Cubana group. Obi is someone that is just. He doesn't want to be in the limelight if he has his way. But his mother burial came, and people that he has helped, people he brought into business, people that are his friends, who he has done a lot of things for, they came. Oh, this opportunity for us to pay homage to him. And it's like, what happened? You can't stop people from appreciating you if you've been helping people. And that it was like the opportunity. They use that opportunity to let's appreciate this mentor who has helped us in the life, who has been a blessing, who has been carrying us along. And okay, this is where we're going to do it. And they came and they really supported his mother's burial. Did you see where Obi was spraying money in that burial? It's people that were spraying him money. And now, so why now? Why didn't they do it immediately? I know if that man was doing something dubious. EFCC, they know what they know what to do. It's not this one. They're just trying to Obi cannot be doing something. People would have said it. This is not. This one has been. Yeah, you want to investigate. You want to investigate him now. Why this man? Is it today this man has started business? Is it just because it was his mother brother that exposed him and brought him out, and people came to know him now or something? All the while he has been doing his business, suffering. You didn't investigate him. It's now that it's just like it's an opportunity for him to shine. People are beginning to know him, and international bodies are beginning to him just to dent his image. But no, they didn't succeed in doing that. Rather, they succeeded in making him more popular. Blogs are carrying him. No, that's what they succeeded in doing. Sis, that man is great.
We still have a gentleman here. Gentleman, can you hear? Oh, I think we lost the gentleman. I think he's Black Dolphin. Okay, we've lost him.
So, like I was saying, Obi is just someone that is grace. It's his time now. It's his turn and it's his time. So nobody can. He's undisputed a man of the year. It's not someone that is proud. He's a selfless man, very humble and carries people along. He's willing to help people. He supports a lot of people that people don't even know. Do you understand? That man is what is it? He's just his lifestyle is just the way he's trying to advertise his business. He's into hospitality. So people are just envious of them for nothing. That the priest put me something. That's my.
Another
that the priest put me something. That the priest is so funny. And the priest, what did he put me on? Oh my God, just over. That the priest put me something. That the priest, let me come back. I will come back.
Wow.
I'll come back.
All right.
Yeah, that the priest put me something.
Even though I'm
tell your wife I'm coming back to eat her soup. That the priest.
Yes.
I'm so interested in your wife's soup.
Which of
there
her
are
soup?
some of the rich one texts that want to eat her soup. That's what I want to eat.
All right, I'll let her know.
Okay.
All right, I'll let her know.
Priest, I just want to ask something before I go. And Hello, Daddy Freeze.
I can hear you. Go ahead.
I want to ask something before I go. And one thing, if you notice the trend, once is election period, anybody that's like they'll see is like a positive opponent, they will try to get the person. So in their mind, they may be thinking of being interested in politics. So they will do anything. They want to do anything just to discourage him or to get him, maybe like discredit him or something. And Obi has said it, that he's not interested in politics. All he wants what he's interested in is how to expand his business and his nostalgic business. That's all. So maybe that's what they are thinking. The man is not interested in politics. They should just go live. They should go like that. I'm sorry to mention names. Buhari's in-law that was indicted, how has he been arrested?
They've invited him for questioning. But you see, let me also say this, right? The way the Nigerian government is also going about this thing, right? It sounds as if it's also a witch hunt. And this is what I mean, right? The Igbos have not really been the best people who have benefited from the government. They have not really benefited from the government. Mm-hmm. And then, you see, so many people, today you hear in one region, the next time you hear this in another region. If something is happening in the east, right, you see Operation whatever this, Operation Snake, Operation Dance Python, Operation this, you're shooting guns, doing this, doing that, disrupting their area. But when it comes to other parts of the country, you don't hear anything about Operation something. I mean, why is it that terrorism like Boko Haram is still in existence, and what do you call it, headsmen are still in existence, and then nothing is happening? We don't hear about Operation this, Operation that. But the moment IPOB or whatever just says PIM or the Igbos together and then clamor for what would bring development for them, it becomes a problem. Honestly, the way the country is going, it would ordinarily give an able person the right to feel like there's a witch hunt. I really don't think this is the right time. Honestly, staining Obi Cubana's name and staining the goodwill that man is building, I don't think this is the right time.
All right, ladies. On this, I'm not going to share my personal opinion. I'll just allow you guys to talk. Thank you so much, Agatha. And I didn't get your name, my beautiful sister.
My name is Ifunaya.
Ifunaya and Agatha. Thank you so much. You guys really had quite a lot to say. Thank you for joining my live. I'm going to be back again tomorrow with another hot topic. Make sure you guys join us and make sure we come out and speak the truth at all times.
I think Uzi has been telling you he wants to join your life.
Yes, Agatha, you wanted to say something.
Been saying he wants to join your life. I've been saying him, I want to join. Uzi Usman. I think I've been saying that.
Okay, let me bring Uzi Usman. Uzi Usman, I'm giving you exactly 1 minute so you can say what you want to say. Remember to keep your words clean. We don't use any bad words here because of social media censorship and all that. I've sent him an invite.
How Uzi said if you want to talk with you, Uzi, I mean the US, we say if you want to talk in the US, but how come but he
Come, Agatha, I thought you are Igbo. You are speaking Hausa.
I grew up in the North. Uzi said something that we should be in the US and be talking what we don't know in Nigeria. He doesn't even know that I grew up where
Uzi,
he
let's
is
hear
from.
your perspective.
Okay, good evening, Daddy.
First of all,
good
reply the lady who
everybody.
spoke in Hausa. Reply her in Hausa.
Let me just speak English so that everybody will understand. Okay, this is it. I both listen to the both ladies. Number one, I want to say this. Women are too sentimental in their talks, okay? That's one. Two, again, they are too passionate unnecessarily. Two, again, Obi Cubana is a very good friend of mine. And then I think Obi Cubana is in a position whereby there is a comment he will make on his page, which is extremely important at this moment. He should go on his page and explain to Nigeria the reason why they invite him to EFCC. EFCC is a very big organization under the federal government. And then I want people to understand something. I'm an entertainer. But federal government is bigger than individual. We need to understand that. Federal government is a big institution and bigger than individual. And they will not, I repeat, they will not be sentimental in terms of religion, in terms of culture, in terms of any side you come in Nigeria, to say that they want to use you in politics or whatever. There is reason why they invited him for questioning. They will not, I repeat, they will never, EFCC will never invite you just like that, just because they want to tarnish your image. No, there is something deeper than all of us. It's beyond all of us. And it's only Obi Cubana and government that will tell us the reason why they invite him. So we should calm down with all these things. All calm down. Obi Cubana is all our friend. I'm a Northerner. You understand? Majority of my friends are from the eastern part of Nigeria. I do English movies. In short, as I'm talking to you, I'm in Enugu. I'm working in Enugu. In the north, they kill people every day like chicken. I have done a Boko Haram thing because of the way people die in the northern part of Nigeria. Unfortunately, and Easterners have voice in social media. They don't have voice. Majority are illiterate. Stock one. They don't even know their left from right. But people are dying. So the lady with the facing cap, the way she's talking earlier about witch hunting people, witch hunting Igbo, nothing like that. If we start with the little of us from the northern part of Nigeria that have little voice, there's limit that we can even talk, that people will even hear us. As I'm talking to you, do you know how many of my family that have killed in Kaduna in crisis? If I come out and talk, how many of the Eastern and Southern people will support us? Nobody will do that. Do you know how many Northerners they have invited in EFCC? Should I start? The current chief of staff in Kaduna State, he was put in jail for over 2 weeks. Do you know that? Because nobody to come out and say it.
That the phrase, right? I'm going to say this, right, to Uzi. Uzi, the only reason why I will forgive you for your very first statement saying women are very sentimental and are emotional when they talk is because you weren't here when we started this video call. If you were here, you would really listen to when I said keep sentiment aside. None of us knows what EFCC has invited
Exactly.
people for. Hold on. Let me land, right? So I forgive you for that very first statement you started when you started talking. That's one. Secondly, right, Abba Kyari was, I think, indicted by FBI, and then the statement he put was that he sold clothes for, what's his name, Hush Puppy. EFCC, the first thing, just like you said, the country is bigger than every man and something like that. I expected them to do what they are meant to do. What has happened? Yesterday, I read the news that he has been reinstated to somebody that has a dented image like that has no business with being in a force in a country that really knows the rule of law. Let me land.
Anybody that tells you that. Hold on now.
Uzi, let her land, then you would land.
Don't interrupt someone.
Uzi, let her land, then you land.
They do not have, for a country that knows the rule of law. What's the name? Abba Kyari has no business being in power. Go and read about. I'm sure you know politics very well. Go and read about the Second World War, where Hitler and Stalin. You know, I'm sure you understand what I'm saying. Any general that sees his mistake or has messed up would either step down themselves or even kill themselves. That's how bad it gets to in a country that knows what they are doing. Abba Kyari has no business being in any position as long as he's under watch by EFCC. Number 3, you talked about slaying, people being slain in the north. I know that's going to be a discussion for another day, but let me tell you something. I spent 24 years of my life. I was born in the north. So when you talk about the north, I can chew Hausa. Hausa is like my second language. I'll tell you something. You see, the killing in the north started from the north. And when people started complaining, because all the riots from Bauchi riots, I was involved in 3 Bauchi riots. I was involved in riots. So would I be 2 riots in Kanu? I was involved in 2011 riot in Kaduna, that post-election riot. It was after 2011 I told myself, I'm done with the north, and I left the north. Let me tell you this, right? In 2007, 2004, when Boko Haram started, I remembered how Christians complained about it. The southern northerners, that's the northerners that were not Hausas. You know, not we have people that have different languages in the north. I remember they complained and we kept crying about it and nothing happened. Nothing happened. It is now that the whole thing has turned to everybody, whether you are a Hausa, or you're a Christian, or you're a Muslim, they're now slaying everybody. Now we're now hearing that they're killing northerners and nobody's talking. Who started Boko Haram? The Igbos did not come to the north to start Boko Haram. The Yorubas did not come to the north to start Boko Haram. The northerners started Boko Haram and they started killing each other. Do you understand? I was in Kaduna when they would go to Kafanchan. villages in Kaduna, villages in Jos, go all the way to Benue State, enter Enugu State. How many times have you heard that an Igbo man or Yoruba man has gone to the north to carry gun or to carry a knife and slain anybody there? Then what is happening in the north is caused by the northerners. And for your information, when you talk about illiteracy, it is the northern leaders that has kept it that way. You and I know the real reason why there's Almajiri. The meaning of Almajiri is disciple. And what does it mean? It's not a child who is not very intelligent or who fights his parents or who does not have calm head. His parents will take him to a leader, just like the way we have Jesus and we have disciples, followers, leader. They take that child to a leader to train that child. When the child becomes calm, understands the religion, understands how to respect his family, the parents will come and carry him. That's Almajiri school. What has the man turned Almajiri school to today? Are those children supposed to be on the road begging? Why do you think it has been like that? Because the people in position would always use the ones that are not educated to propaganda whatever they are doing in the north. Now, you and I, let's ask each other, where are the children of your elite north? They're in the UK. Go to the UK. Go and see how they live. I have a master's from the University of Manchester, Salford, in human resource. And here, I'm currently in the United States doing my MBA. When you talk about the north, I know the north. When you talk about politics, I'm very much involved in politics. So when I see a northerner not wanting to accept the truth, because you guys have always had everything that has worked for you, I would not agree to that. Thank you, Daddy Freeze.
Okay.
Agatha, you the young.
I'll just do a brief
all right, Usman, over to you. Agatha, don't serve you.
I'll just do a brief one, Agatha. If you are all what you said, have 1,000,000 of people like you, they are still seated in the northern part of Nigeria. They are well educated. They have gone to abroad and they're back to Nigeria and they're seated in the northern part of Nigeria because they want to develop that northern part of Nigeria. You think that it cannot be developed. You think because a lot of Nigerians just believe, people like Agatha just believe they have gotten to a position whereby they will just do a lot of things and go back to abroad and stay there and believe that Nigerian cannot be made positive. Nigerian cannot work anymore. The Boko Haram that you're talking about started with Alimadu Sharif. Yes, they are all politicians. It's not our fault. It's not a normal individual, people who are based in the northern part of Nigeria. Do you think a normal Muslim or a normal Hausa people love Boko Haram? Do you think they are happy with what is happening? It's just the little among them who started this is Alimadu Sharif as a governor from far northern part of Nigeria. He started with the politics before it became something else. Do you think I was born and brought up in Kaduna? When Zongo Kataf up, do you think half of my parents were killed in Zongo Kataf, 1993? So, Agatha, this thing I'm talking about, don't make it look like all the northerners, don't generalize it. All the northerners are happy with what is happening. No, it's just a few of them who are benefiting from this. A lot of Muslims are being killed. A lot of Hausa are being killed. And do you think they're happy? Because the way you're talking now, you're making it look like it's a general thing. It's not. They make it happen. They make it... No! It's selfish interest of politicians, just few politicians from the northern part of Nigeria. Which is the same thing that is happening even in Igbo land as we speak. In Anambra State, something is happening in Anambra State. They want to do election. They are after election. They are not after the people. The army, the federal government brought army into Anambra State, killing people and all that. The politicians are busy still doing campaign. I don't know focus to stop the campaign that they are doing because the people are dying. I don't know focus supposed to cancel the election, but they keep going from one local government. So this is the general thing. Don't make it look like it's only Northerners that does that. And one of the major topic here is about Nigerian youth. Election is just 1 year from now. Nigerian youth are carried away. They are fucking carried away. When they are doing Congress in local government by local government, no one single youth were there to do Congress. And if they come for primary election now, Nigerian youth will be shouting that they don't want to give them position. Would they just come and give them position and tell them to go and contest election? No, it doesn't happen that way. Nigerian youth are carried away from the major issue. The election is just 1 year from now, and all the major political parties have all the old guys try to up ticket from both governorship, both House of Rep member, because when they did, when they went to all the local governments to go and do Congress,
No, one single, I was part of Congress of APC and PDP in the 19 other states. No one single youth are fighting for Congress to hold position from the grassroots to the state level to the national level. One single youth.
Uzi, I have to close the live.
I love you a lot because I have watched so many movies that you've acted in. I knew you even, that's why I kept telling Daddy Freeze, Uzi wanted to join live. I've seen you in so many movies and I really like how you act. But you guess what? You see, everything you said, you have not addressed one single thing I said. If you had listened to me, if you had taken time to listen to me, I said, your people in power. I never said all Northerners liked what is happening. I said, the people in power has deliberately kept things the way it is because for their own selfish reasons. Now, not to even digress from what we're saying, the topic today is not about Nigerian youths voting or something. It's about
Obi Cubana
being questioned or being invited by EFCC. And we're saying it is not the right time because despite all that has happened in that country, Obi Cubana has tried consistently to give Nigeria a positive image. Look, with the level of, let me talk. With the level of insecurity.
Don't you think federal government and don't you think federal government and our so-called politicians, corrupt politicians, are trying to divert youth attention with Obi Cubana? Don't you think so?
Look, whether you're trying to divert youth attention, the thing is when the youth put themselves together, what did the government do? Did they not carry gun and shoot them? What do you want them to do again? What do you want them? Who's the way you get to champion as a celebrity with your status? Were you there to champion NSAS?
Yes. I did.
When you get to champion,
I'm the only not. No, I didn't. Go to my page.
I left Nigeria in
I was in Enugu.
20 December. I was in Lekki, front of Lekki. Do you know I live on Admiralty? Those gunshots, I heard them live. Do you know the day I left Nigeria? I left on the 24th of December, a day before Christmas.
I'm the only not celebrity.
You know why? I have been postponing this master's, this particular US MBA. I've been postponing. You know why? Because I believe in the country. When NSAS came out, we were at the front. One lie is a lie, I'm swearing.
I was at the front.
I never saw you there. Uzi, but
I was in Enugu. I was in Lagos. Was I in Lagos? I was in Enugu.
You were doing NSAS. Uzi, you were in Enugu, you were doing NSAS, and you are telling me
yes. It was on my page.
About the youth. Hey, man.
I was in Enugu. I'm among the only Northerners.
The truth is EFCC
among the only Northerners that went all out to fight.
So many people in the north.
I love the way you guys are. I love the way you guys are discussing this. Do you know that we have 400 plus people on Facebook and another 220 on YouTube? They can't even see you guys, but they're listening to your argument, and nobody's going. As in, people are locked on to this. Thank you so much, Agatha. I'm going to keep inviting you. Uzi,
well
you
done.
too.
Daddy Freeze,
Agatha, I'm talking to you on DM right now. I will face you personally. That's me and you.
Uzi, are you single?
But you know, you can't win me over because I am Igbo, Yoruba, and Hausa. So anywhere you bring it out.
Sorry, Agatha, you speak Yoruba?
Daddy Freeze, but you know Daddy Freeze, you know I've been fighting your issues since. You know I've been, as a Northerner, you know that I've been on your case. Anybody that touch you, I will fight that person. You know that, Daddy Freeze. Because I know you talk the truth. You are always there to say the truth, no matter what.
Thank you, Uzi. I've
always been your supporter.
Thank you, guys.
Know it.
Let's close the live. Thank you all. This was, of all the sessions I've done, this was a powerful session. I did not even talk. I was like a moderator. You talk. So thank you guys. We need more of this. We need more of our young people to express themselves. Yes, you guys can have contrary opinions. You can agree to disagree. But at the end of the day, your power is in your voice. Don't let it be stifled. Uzi has his own perspective. Agatha has her own perspective. The other lady, Ifunaya, did I get that?
Yes, correct.
Her own perspective. Ifunaya, send money for us. Let's fight for Obi Cubana. Send money.
See, Uzi, I'm pained that there's no time for me to speak with you. I would have given you my own opinion, but there's no time. Maybe I hope that if he's going to bring us up again, honestly.
Daddy Freeze, please, one topic I would like us to really address is how what you should clamor for the NSAS protest. Please, I've been wanting the opportunity to give my own perspective.
Hit me up in the DM. hit me up in the DM. I'll see if we can bring it up this week. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, all of you guys. Thank you so much.
Uzi,
all of you watching
be positive,
on Facebook and YouTube.
Don't be sentimental.
God bless you guys. Thank you.
Leave sentiment aside. Let's hit the nail at the head, okay?
Thank you, guys.